Good evening, everyone. I am thrilled to be here with you, and I love it that many of you are not frequenters of 300 the Fenway, because it's an opportunity for me to tell the Simmons story to people who can then leave here and tell the Simmons story. And I want to give you a very brief version of the Simmons story because it is so linked to the Hornbook. When this college was founded in 1899, it was the realization of the dream of John Simmons to found a college for women who would, in this place, learn how to gain an independent livelihood. When he had that dream, it was certainly not popular, even considered perhaps revolutionary, and I don't mean that in a positive sense, to consider that women could in fact earn independent livelihoods, because generally they were subject to menial work and menial wages, and that was the custom of the time. So this is a gentleman who saw very far ahead of his own day and did so as a result of gratitude for his own success. John Simmons had been an incredibly successful businessman here in Boston. He started out as a tailor who had a great idea, and today no one gives him credit for that idea, but he had this idea, and that is the men's off-the-rack suit. And the other great idea he had was shipping those suits out to the western part of the United States as the railroads grew across the United States. And as we know, every man needed one suit to be married in and to be buried in. So John Simmons became a very rich man, but he knew all of that time that his wealth came at the price of scores of women who spent their days bent over hard sewing that they did without much automation as we would think of it today. And so in gratitude for that work that led to his great success, he founded this wonderful place that we today are proud to say continues his very great dream and great interest in affording all of us to learn how to acquire independent livelihoods. Now, how does that relate to the Hornbook? Well, as many of you know, one of our alumni, Bertha Miller, was at an early stage in her life very interested in books and became, over the course of her life, involved with the Hornbook as a founder and as a person in partnership to advance the fates of the Hornbook, even practically up to the days of her death. She was involved in this endeavor. So she actually personifies John Simmons's dream of an individual who went out into the world and found quite an interesting way to earn her own independent livelihood. So it is inextricably combined with our heritage that one of our alumni would be responsible for the name that is the honor of these books this evening. Personally, I think also that Simmons's own relationship with children's literature and with the book in general is very strong. As Kathy told you a few moments ago, we are incredibly proud of our children's literature program here, and we give a number of wonderful degrees in that area. In addition, of course, we have a long-standing commitment to the book in general through our library school, and today, in fact, continue our commitment to how to keep information alive for people at every age. I myself am a graduate of the School of Library and Information Science, and it is a little-known fact that my concentration was in school librarianship and in children's literature. I never had the opportunity to use those things professionally, but I certainly have personally in my life, and I look at these books with just wonderment. The accomplishments of our honorees this evening are just hard to describe. So I'm here to say, please enjoy your time at Simmons. Please come again. Come as often as you like. We have wonderful things going on here at Simmons, and we love having you here, and so, so, so grateful to continue the relationship with the Hornbook.